Hey, what's up, guys? It's a beautiful morning, as you can see. It's kind of raining, but hopefully it doesn't pour on me while I record this video for you. Okay, so I wanted to touch on something I posted yesterday on an Instagram photo that basically stated that self-awareness turns failure, or what I like to now refer to as feedback, into resilience. So, when you think about the stimulus of failure, right? Especially if you have such an attachment to pain with it, then it'll start to wreak havoc on your mindset. It'll start to make you react in such a negative way that, if you're like me, probably sometimes feel like you're kind of going crazy, right? But I'd like to have you consider to reframe failure as feedback, okay? So consider it like your check engine light in your car. It's glaring at you saying, yo, there's something wrong. You might want to investigate it. I need you to pay attention, right? We all do that with our car. Oil change light is coming on, or maybe you're running on a low tank of gas. It's like, yo, pay attention. Fill me back up. Whatever you need to do, right? I realize that's such a remedial example, but that's the best way I can explain it right now in regards to our response to what we call failure. Try to reframe that now into feedback. What is the feedback telling you? Okay? So, I also have something that I wanted to share, and I haven't shared this with a lot of people. I've only shared this with very few people that I'm close to. But I do have a confession. So 9 months ago, I was diagnosed with severe depression. And in my response to depression, I was also diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Few months later, realized that I was misdiagnosed with bipolar disorder. And, in my response to everything that was going down, I obviously was not acting myself. I had lost a lot of myself in the process, because for the people that really know me, the people that are close to me, would have never, ever, ever, ever guessed that, what? Rommel? Depressed? Come on, man. Like, there's no freaking way. There's no freaking way. Like, you're one of the most inspiring, uplifting guys that I know. Stuff like that. I would get feedback like that all the time. And I think it's just, simply because of the platform that I speak from. I speak from health and fitness. I come from a very, very loving family. Very loving family. I can't express enough how loving my family is. And, I've even had friends growing up saying, man, I just wish I had parents like you. I just wish I had a mom and dad like you. So, yes, I'm appreciative of that. I honor that. And, I wish some of my other friends would have experienced that. Anyways, going back to my story on this is that I have all the tools. I've spent probably, since 2005, I've probably spent over 30K on workshops in health, fitness, human performance, mindset, motivation, you name it. I've done a lot of them. And I've even freaked out some of my good friends regarding, dude, did you really just drop 10K on that? Like, how can you do that? It was never an issue for me, because I knew that it was going to help me, help my clients. And if you know me, I'm always looking to get on the next cutting edge program and research so that I can better help my clients. Yet here I was stressing myself over and over and over again with that process. And I wasn't taking appropriate time that I had learned and that I used to do with my meditation and my morning routines and things like that in helping reset myself, right? I was helping everyone else. I'm a major people pleaser. Not afraid to admit that. But at the same time, I had lost the ability to actually tell the truth in the situation so that I can better help myself and replenish myself. See, and so this self-awareness piece, right? It comes down to one basic truth of that you have to tell the fucking truth, or else you're not going to have the capacity to help anyone else. And if you're like me, you've got a family, you know, you've got to tell the truth, and you've got to investigate the things that you need to investigate based on the feedback and the stimulus and the response and your way of reacting to it. So I hope that you know, I've been able to shed some light on the process, and I've got another thing for you here. The first thing was get honest and tell the truth, right? The second thing is, if you are experiencing severe depression, if you are feeling that you're not good enough, or you know, any of the self-deprecating type of stuff that a lot of people go through, and you feel like you don't have anyone in your corner, you don't have the support that you need, I ask you to reach out to me if needed, and I'd love to help you get the support. All right. 6 months ago, so like I mentioned, 9 months ago, you know, I was diagnosed with that stuff, and only 6 months ago did I finally seek the help that I needed. Right. It took me 3 months just brewing in my own bullshit, not utilizing any of the stuff that I had learned, because I just couldn't believe that I could put myself in that position. And so I became a shell of myself, and like I said earlier, stopped being honest with the situation, and I just kept lying and lying and lying. Even though that I had already gone through a process that allowed me to wake the fuck up in that moment. And, you know, I thought I was a failure, but really it was just, like I said, I had to understand how to reframe failure to feedback. And what did I need to do to get myself out of that funk, get myself out of that stupid drift and the pit of despair and things like that, right? And this is a very serious issue, and it's one of the reasons why I'm talking about it on video right now, is because as I transitioned coming back into the fitness industry, I wanted to really come back in a way where it wasn't just about fitness. Fitness will always be my platform. But I really wanted to help people understand that, you know, there's ways, there's tools, and there's strategies to get into a better frame of mind. And once we can do that, then we can help create momentum, right? One step at a time. Some people just need an abrupt step though, all right? So I sought help 6 months ago, like I said. Took 10 days, professional help. Sorry, sticker came through. And that really helped me truly get clarity on all the things that I had done and to cause this stress within my life, and to get real honest with all these things that I had learned that you know, I was able to apply, right? And apply with authenticity and not bullshit to people. So yes, two things. One, just get honest, tell the truth. Number two, reach out. There's a lot more people that will support you than you think. You know, that you think you're bullshitting yourself, that there's no one there to support you. There really is. So, and like I said, You can reach out to me. Maybe you don't know me, but we can at least get on a conversation and sift through some of the stuff that maybe you're lying about and you can't seem to get clarity on what to just be honest with, right? So that's it. Thank you for listening. Share this with someone who you think may be going through a funk, might need some help. I'd love to help. And if anything, if I might not be the person to help, I can at least definitely point them in the right direction. I promise you that. Promise you that. I've done enough work right now to at least guarantee that I can for sure point you in the right direction. But if it's just a conversation with me, cool. Comment, hit me up, let me know what you're going through. And if you do, I honor and appreciate you for doing that. All right? So it's a gloomy day to most people. But to me, it's a fucking amazing day. All right. I want you to make it an amazing day too. Laters.